Hello. So if you've watched my last video, you would have seen me building a quadrupedal four-legged walking robot. And in that video, I actually made the build. And in this video, I did some programming and am actually going to be testing it out and seeing how well it can walk and perform other functions. So let's get started. So in the last video, I outlined how I was going to make it walk. So I just thought I'd review it in this video. So basically, it's going to start on the ground. Then it's going to pick its leg up by rotating these two upwards. Okay, the pin came out. Then it's going to set it forwards and pull it back. And hopefully that should achieve to propel it forward. Then as it pulls back, the other legs are also going to go up. And that's how it's going to be timed. So I'm going to get started programming that. So here's the code. This is what's going to make the quadrupod walk. So the first part of it is right there with the servo 1, 2, 5, and 6. Now basically this is the code telling the servo motors to set the leg forward. So it's in position for the next step. Then there's a short delay. In the next step, the first part of it is the other two legs pick up, and the one that was set forward pulls itself back. And basically can propel itself forward. The next line is the same as the first line, and it's just the opposite legs setting themselves forward. And then the fourth line is the same as the second one, where it just pulls those legs forward and picks up the other one. Then there's a short delay, and it loops all back around. So that's how the code works in this. Time to test how it works. All right, so I would say that went pretty well. There was obviously a problem with the leading right leg. You could hear a different sound pretty much every other step, and that was the sound of that servo failing and getting bent by gravity. And that it worked pretty well. Obviously the gate was fairly small because these servos are very underpowered for the job, so the only way I could make it work was with that small of a gate. I did try a bigger gate, but it could not work. Like, the servos just couldn't manage to move the quadrupod that far. Then, after that, I created a quick demo, which I'll show you right now. Okay, here's the demo I created to show off the quadrupod. So first, it looks up, then looks down, then starts walking. And it'll walk for a bit. Then once it stops, it'll individually lift each of its legs. And that's it. Okay, so that's pretty much all for this video. This was going to be a short video completely dedicated to programming and testing out the basic functions of the quadrupod, just to see if it has even the ability to work, which it did, so that's good. I'm probably going to do one more video regarding the quadrupod, and that's going to be programming in backwards and more functions to it, and then hooking that up to an IR remote that works with the IR sensor I have for an Arduino. So I'll be able to control it with a remote, which is going to be awesome. And then I have one more idea for it. Not sure if I'm gonna go with this one, but I got the idea from a James Bruton video where he made a quadrupod with wheeled parts on the front that could steer. So I have a quadrupod that would be perfect for that. So I would like to see how it could perform under conditions like that. It would be ideal for it because any weight that the wheels could support that I could save is necessary for this, just because the servos are so underpowered for this job. So that's pretty much all. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. See you next time.